Hello everyone, this is Arden again. I wanted to talk about something that's been bothering me the past, well, long while, and it's sort of a heavy topic. It's one that I alluded to a couple of videos ago, and yeah, it's the question of how far do I need to go to be comfortable with myself. And right now I'm feeling fairly torn between living a life of relatively assured happiness with my partner, where we would have, or potentially have kids, have a normal life together. I would not be on testosterone. I would not have a mastectomy. I would not have a hysterectomy. Again, that's all assuming I can even have children. As I also mentioned earlier, I have an appointment on Friday to see what my levels are at, and so that's essentially what that life would look like. But I'm not certain if I'd be satisfied with that. I'm not certain if I would feel unfulfilled in any way. I think that I might have some regrets with not going through the transition, at least the physical aspect of it. And there's a lot of unanswered questions. I really like to know as much as I possibly can before making a decision. Um, I like to know the why, I'd like to know the how, the when, the where, all of that. The what ifs. There's a lot of what ifs. And the thought of not going through a transition is both comforting and scary. Scary because I don't know if I'll be happy with that in the long run, and comforting because I would be with the man that I love, I would be part of the family that I also love, I would be in the location that I want to be in. Uh, it would be a comfortable existence, more or less. However, the thought of fully transitioning, and by fully I mean everything short of a phalloplasty, because I'm waiting to see if they do more stem cell research and make it possible to give FTMs more of a functioning phallus. So anyway, fully transitioning to me would mean going on testosterone, having the hysterectomy, having the mastectomy, and eventual phalloplasty. Um, it's very attractive at times, and it's also very scary. Very scary because of the what ifs. What if I'm not happy? What if my partner decides that he can't stay with me through all of that? And I think that would be likely to happen, that he would not be able to stick with me through that. And that is his decision, depending on what I need to do for myself. I swing back and forth between wanting only the name, only the clothes, only the pronouns, all being male, and wanting to go through with the physical aspects of the transition. Transition from, again, female to male. Ever since I've gotten off birth control pills, which I stopped in January, I have noticed a decrease in weight. I have noticed that my face has thinned out quite a bit. I've noticed that my voice has dropped a little bit. Um, this is pretty much my natural range. I'm not really dropping my voice right now. Uh, I've always had a fairly broad range. I can sing lower soprano and I can sing upper bass. I always have been able to, even in high school. But I also think that the BCPs caused me to gain weight during high school. I started them when I was 17, and I've been on them for the better part of about 7 years, approximately. So being on birth control for a prolonged period of time like that, where estrogen is flowing through your system, if your system's not naturally used to estrogen, again, I don't know exactly where I am on the physiological scale of female or male. I don't know where I'm sitting at in that, which is why I'm having the appointment on Friday, aside from all of the other issues of being trans. So we'll see. My partner is sexually attracted to women. Um, However, he's totally in love with Neil Patrick Harris, but who isn't? Because, come on, it's Neil Patrick Harris. And romantically, he's attracted to me. Emotionally, he's attracted to me. And I'm a guy, and I always have been a guy. And we met online. We met 4 years ago, and we were friends first. We were friends for about a year and a half before we did anything romantically inclined. And at that time, I was with someone else, and then I broke up with that person. And a short while after that, that's when my current partner and I decided to give things a shot. He did not see me for quite a while. Not pictures, not physically, anything, for quite a while. We had been together for about 6 months before the first visit. And the first visit only lasted about a week and a half. So we got used to each other and we fell in love with each other emotionally first. And because of the weight that I was at that time, which again was very heavy, I think when I first saw him in person, I was probably 280, 300 pounds. I was very heavy. And I've, again, since that point in time, lost a lot of weight and have continually garnered more of his desire, I suppose, would be the best way to say it. I have become more attractive to him physically, but also my body is increasingly masculine in many ways, while also retaining some feminine qualities. Again, I don't really have any breasts, they're pretty flat, but I do have hips. So I have a little bit of dysphoria about my hips. Not too much, but a little bit. Hips are kind of hard to hide. Shakira had it right, hips don't lie. That was Shakira, right? Pretty sure that was Shakira. Anyway, so there are a lot of things that I'm kind of thinking about, a little worried about. Like, what if I need to go on T? What if I feel like I need to have top surgery? Yada yada. How do I know what I'll be happy with? How do I know what's right for me? I guess it's just one of those things where I have to try it on, see if it fits. Like the clothing and the hair and the pronouns, all of that fits me really well. It's meshing a lot more than the female stereotype, which was not working for me for obvious reasons. And then the question of if I decide to give up what I have for an unknown, if I decide to give up what is a more assured future for something that's exciting yet terrifying, which are the two sides of the same coin. One of my therapists said that fear is excitement holding its breath, and I like that saying quite a bit. Fear is excitement holding its breath. Maybe I just need to stop holding my breath. If I stop holding my breath, will I regret it? The scary thing is, I don't think I'd regret it. So this concludes my video of how far do I need to go. And I hope you guys have found some grains of truth in it. Anyway, thank you for watching and stay tuned.